Muy buenas, soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí en el Dragon Age, prosiguiendo nuestra historia. Estamos aquí en esta parte de misión, en esa parte del mapa. No me acuerdo que creo que se llama esta ciudad, creo que era Honlet, o algo así. Vamos a seguir, aquí matamos a unos engendros y estaban unos aldeanos huyendo. Y tenemos aquí unos colgaditos. Y tenemos full engendros. Lo que tenemos aquí. Saca, muchacho. Más paga.
This should be easy enough.
Una llavecita, esa es... Tenemos que buscar quién tiene la llave.
As you wish.
Vamos a saquear todas estas cosas. Y aquí tenemos una nota. Un mago por ahí, un mago por ahí. Vamos aquí. Este va a morir.
A little frantic? I can see why.
Listo.
Let's get started.
Hemos acabado con los engendros. Vamos por aquí, globales a todos estos.
I shall.
Tenemos una cesta. Tenemos un aldeano. Y acá tenemos una nota. Y abrimos este cofrecito. Y con eso estamos bien. Vamos a entrar aquí. Vamos a ver por aquí. Elena. Esto, cafecito. Esto. Y aquí creo que es de enemigos porque los presiento. Aquí están. Vamos ahí. Listo.
On it.
A ver, Elena. Cúrate. Tenemos aquí cadáver calcinado. Y
On my way.
cadáveres, cadáveres. Y
I'll
más
do it.
cadáveres.
I shall. As you like.
Un barrilcito. Y vamos por acá otra vez. Regalitos. Un alienígena con un hacha en la cabeza. Y aquí
Cursed creatures.
tenemos más. Aquí ponemos esto. Ponemos esto. Esto y esto.
This should be easy.
Esto.
Me or to you, I think you have a chance. Only one. As you wish.
Y rápidamente vamos a robarles a estos. Y aquí tenemos aldeanos.
This should be easy enough.
Por aquí y que tengo aquí. ¿Listo? Y aquí creo que es un estudio del golem, Simón. Y bueno, vamos aquí a hablar con el aldeano.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us? A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm. Mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. This was my father's laboratory, beneath his tower. Or it was, anyhow. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that. There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Y listo. Vamos por aquí. Y a matar más monstruos. Aquí tenemos los primeros. Aquí tenemos aquí, no. Aquí. Ahí están. Pero atacale. ¿Qué se nota? Eso.
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
A ver, tenemos un librito. Y tenemos un anillito que nos sirve bastante. Vamos por aquí. Esto de aquí. ¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? Y vamos a ver ese anillo que nos dieron. A ver, ahí está ahí. Y yo. Constitución. A ver, fuerza, destreza y ataque. Desde juego espiritual. Yo creo que le vamos a poner a. Alistair. Y vamos a poner aquí. Vamos a poner un virote a Liliana. Listo. Aquí tenemos una parte que tenemos que pensar bastante.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people. Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting. Kitty's clever. She says you'll want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Oh, bug whistles, you're just no fun. I'm going to ignore you now.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong? Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Y bueno, aquí tenemos que hacer que estos juegos de aquí lleguen acá. Y para lograrlo, vamos a estos quitecitos ahí. Tenemos que mover estas piezas. Y, ¿qué voy a decir? No soy muy bueno en esto, así que sé que voy a fallar muchas veces, así que de antemano pido disculpas.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
This should be easy enough.
Ahí.
Let's get started.
A ver, a ver.
On it.
No sé si está bien ahí, necesitamos uno que vaya para allá.
This should be easy enough.
Para acá.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
A ver.
On it. On it. As you wish.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in his room.
Right.
Isn't that awful?
This should be easy enough.
Concha.
Let's get started.
Más por acá. Por acá.
Let's get started.
No. Necesito uno que vaya
This should be easy enough.
para allá.
Kitty is my best friend.
Right.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. ¿Qué tengo aquí?
On it. This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Tell me a story.
On it. On it. As you wish. On it. As you wish.
Oh, it's a flower.
Right.
Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Por ahí.
On it.
Eso.
Tell me a story.
Aquí. Necesito uno que vaya para abajo. Y no hay ni uno que vaya para abajo. A ver, tengo que...
Oh, it's a
As you
flower.
wish.
Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils. Kitty is my best friend.
Right. Let's get started. Let's get started. As you wish.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met
On
Kitty.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
On it. Right. As you wish. As you wish. Let's get started.
Kitty says
Right.
Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Y listo.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Y bueno, aquí ponemos esto.
Betrayal. You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Y bueno, aquí tenemos que combatir. Ay, pero peleen, peleen. Maldición. Libérate. Ya está. Y aquí le robamos a este. Y este da un casquito muy interesante que nos va a poner justo ahorita. Este de aquí. Y de los mejores cascos que tenemos en todo el juego. Y bueno, aquí le podemos poner esto al alieno. Exactamente. Y esta capucha, deja ver. Yo creo que sí. No. Tenemos aquí. Esto nos sirve para Morgan. Pero lo que tiene es mejor, así que no hay nada más. Y completado esto, salimos de aquí. Vamos a subir el nivel. Tengo aquí esto y dos esto. Y le vamos a poner. Vamos aquí, tenemos por aquí. Vamos a poner este de mago. Listo. Listo. que vamos a hacer ahorita es salir de aquí lo más rápido posible. Lo más rápido posible. Aquí.
This should be easy enough.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Y listo. Vamos a salir de aquí. Por aquí. Y el último que me queda es activar a nuestro golem. Vamos a ver los bustoritas.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here of all places.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical. So it knew what it was doing. Shocking. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead? Some got away, then. How unfortunate. Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command? Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something. And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes? It is simply... What should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me? May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful? The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village. I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod? They haven't killed it yet. I consider this a good sign. Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Gollum, stop crushing my head." Ah! Yes, I'm just funny that way. I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large. Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way. This should be interesting.
Y tenemos un nuevo integrante, que está justo aquí. Y bueno, vamos a subirnos de nivel. Y vamos a poner aquí 2 de astucia y 1 de destreza. Y vamos a poner aquí, yo creo que esta de aquí. Y vamos a ponerle arquería. No arquería. Vamos a poner un ratito. Ponerle... Ah, no, necesito más. Ah, necesito más nivel. Entonces sí, vamos a ponerle arquería. Listo. Bueno, esta es la bodega de Willem. Es por donde acabamos de salir y vámonos de aquí. Y lo que vamos a hacer ahorita es ir a nuestro campamento, ya saben, a vender cositas. Vamos aquí a ponernos esto. Dije un ratito cuánto de fuerza tengo yo. 34. A ver, quiero hacer algo. Quiero poner aquí a ver, alista ir. Quitémosle esto. A ponerme yo. A ver, ahora quita esto, este de aquí. Y nos ponemos este niño de fuego. Ah, no, niño de festival de cosecha. Este. Y dije, ¿cuánto tengo? 36. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es... Bueno, vamos a vender cosas.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have...
Aquí podemos escapar rápidamente para evitar toda esa conversación que ya hemos escuchado mucho. Y vamos a vender esta matista, este cuarzo, este nefrite, este jarrón bonito, este bálsamo, este extracto, este veneno. Vamos a no. Esto sí, esto sí. Sonó, esto sí. Esto sí, esto sí. Sonó, esto sí, esto sí. Y bueno, solo tenemos imperfectos, así que vamos a ver cuál le ponemos. Y de momento dejemos ahí. Y aquí a Shale le podemos poner piedritas. Ya van a ver cómo. Solo le ponemos aquí a Shale. Yep. Y... ahí, ¿dónde está? Aquí está. Vamos a ver aquí. Ya podemos poner esto aquí. ¿Qué le ponemos? ¿Qué le ponemos? Yo creo que esta. Listo. Y de armas le vamos a poner hielo, relámpago. Yo creo que relámpago. Y listo. Y le vamos a regalar una nefrita porque a ellos les gustan las piedritas.
Shiny.
Listo. A ver, ¿qué más tenemos por aquí? Vamos a coger unas cositas que están aquí. Y como esta necesitamos 36, ya podemos ponerlo. Pero vamos a hacer una cosita muy interesante. Ya van a ver cómo es un truquito. Esta podemos ponernos. Y a ver qué tenemos aquí. Guardapromesa, espada de Duncan. Y ya de momento dejemos ahí. Y voy a poner yo esta mura. Pero vamos a poner no solo estas partes. Listo. Y vamos a ponernos esto de aquí. Este tiene daño 10,40. Y ahora lo que vamos a hacer es quitarnos este anillo. Vamos a poner a Alistair. Y le vamos a poner armadura de los guardias. Exactamente así. Vamos a ver qué escudo tenemos aquí. Bueno, necesita más fuerza, así que de momento no le podemos poner. Y esta la vamos a dejar ahí. Vamos a ponerle unas runditas para que se haga más poderosa esta espada. Y la mía, déjame ver. Sí, la mía está bien. Y vamos a poner esta anilla de fuego. Y listo, y ahora sí vamos a ponerle la Liliana. Esta de aquí que es mucho mejor lo que tiene puesto. Y con eso tenemos casi todo. A ver, Sten le puedo poner esto. No, eso no, ahí está bien. A ver qué le podemos poner a Morrigan. No solo esta capucha. No. Y de momento está bien ahí. Vamos a vender cositas.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you...
Y vamos a ver, tenemos aquí, a ver si tenemos algo aquí. No tenemos nada, así que solo vamos a vender cositas. Vamos a vender este yelmo del caudillo, estos guanteletes, a ver, esto de aquí y esto de aquí. Esto vamos a guardar. Esto guardar, todo esto vamos a guardar. Esta también vamos a guardar. Y listo. Vamos a agarrar cositas. A ver, guardamos esto. Guardamos esto. Esto. Y yo creo que esto vamos a vender. Esto también vamos a vender, que no necesitamos estos de aquí. Sí, estos vendamos. Y... ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? Eso está bien ahí. Voy a poner unas runas. No, voy a poner... una rama fanguinguera. Y una ruma de robustez. Listo. Vamos a encantar unas armitas.
Enchantment?
Sí.
Enchantment!
Vamos, aquí tenemos aquí la espada esta. Y vamos a darle esta y esta. Y listo. Vamos a ver cómo están nuestros personajes ahora. Exactamente como quería. Ahí sí. Entonces ya les aumentamos todos. Todo nuestros personajes. Morgan está bien. Eliana también está bien. Vamos a subir de constitución porque está muy baja de constitución. Y destreza, bueno. Ahí está, ella también ya está bien aquí. Vamos a ver quién puede subir más de nivel. Vamos por aquí. Y todavía no sube de nivel. Bueno, y como tenemos un nuevo personaje, vamos ahora con este personaje. Vamos a guardar aquí.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is. Spoil sport. I think they're lovely. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
A ver qué más nos dice.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy. It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Vamos a seguir guardando.
Different. Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes. Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do? I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing. Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting.
Y como siempre, a seguir guardando.
It doesn't have better things to do. I like to think of them as accessories. I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation. So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will. Not really, although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me. Wilhelm said they came from the deep roads. So, anywhere such things end up, I suppose. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more. Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it. I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Alright.
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag. I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out. I'd have happily stomped them all into paste, and then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it. Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh. He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much, his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it? Hag. Good. I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Y vamos a seguir guardando. Y de momento vamos a dejarlo ahí. Vamos a conseguir con nuestras misiones. Y... Morgan... Sí, de momento todos también. Vámonos, ahora sí. Una de las ciudades más grandes de este juego. Vamos a ponernos obviamente a...
Indeed.
Y aquí, y aquí.
Yes.
Y nos vamos a ir ahora a... No... A Denering. Listo. Ya estamos aquí en Tendrin y recordarán esta ciudad porque aquí jugamos con Leliana. Aquí tenemos algunas cosas más.
You and him have going.
Good day.
Doesn't that violate your vows?
What? What kind of question is that to just blurt out? What do we have going?
Yes, I'm that blind. I so totally did not see you ogling each other before.
He was not ogling me, was he? Was he really ogling me?
Now that you say it, I'm not sure. Maybe he wasn't ogling you. I don't know. I could always ask him.
You can't do that.
All men are the
Could
work
you?
of our maker's
You
hand.
couldn't do
From
that.
the lowest
I could,
slave to the
but I won't. Next thing you'll have me pulling his hair and passing him love letters.
Just mind your own business. How inappropriate.
Como siempre aquí tenemos otro tablón de cantor. Y vamos a hacer todas estas misiones. Listo. Y aquí tenemos más misiones que vamos a activar justo ahorita.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Y bueno,
As you wish.
tenemos más misiones que vamos a aceptarlas, obviamente. Y estas misiones son... O sea, algunas son... O sea, duran mucho. Duran casi todo el juego. Así que tenemos que ir avanzando en la historia para poder completarlas al 100%.
This should be easy enough.
Y yo aquí...
Leave me to my
No,
business.
todavía no puedo hacerlo. Y aquí tenemos un cofre. Vamos a ver si podemos abrirlo con Leliana. Sí. Listo. Y ahí está, bueno, las primeras misiones. Listo. Aquí. Listo. Y bueno, aquí podemos ir hablando con estos aquí.
the work of our maker's hand. From
The deep dark.
Pero primero
first light seems
vamos a hacer algunas compras. Aquí está. Este creo que es de los magos.
What is it? I have work to do.
Ah, no,
All right.
todavía no puedo hacer ese de los magos. Hay que activarlo
On my
después.
way.
Aquí tenemos más cofrecitos.
It's done.
Y aquí, me parece.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't find better. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Y vamos a ver qué tiene.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denham.
Y vamos a comprarle. No tiene. What? Vamos a vender estas cosas que no nos sirven para nada. Listo. Y listo. Vamos por aquí.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. And trust his blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Caelan. I demand satisfaction, sir. So you would compound slander on top of treason? You dare smear Terran Games' word? I do not like your tone, sir. But you may be right. I may regret this, but I cannot duel someone who may be guiltless. Leave, Warden. If I find proof, we will meet again.
Dwarven craft.
Listo.
Find dwarven craft.
Aquí tenemos más cosas. Tenemos un librito, vamos a leer. Y vamos aquí a hablar con este.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
Y vamos a ver aquí.
Oh, yes.
Y bueno, aquí se tiene recetas. ¿Qué más tiene? Nada interesante, nada interesante. Y venenos. No. De momento vamos a dejarlo ahí. Listo. Y
Don't stare at me, Joe. I can have my father send you south to fight Duncan.
y aquí tenemos otro más.
Good day. The market is busy, is it not? Come, rest here. I have the finest selection of flowers and Orlesian scented oils in all of Denham. For a lady friend, perhaps? Roses can open any woman's heart, you know. And smelling good is not. Ferelden is no longer full of barbarians. People judge with their noses as well as their ears and eyes. But you look more armed than most of my patrons. Perhaps you seek the armor smith, Wade. Then to the south? He is quite the artiste, yes? Much of this city is still a mystery to me, but the markets is like my home. Circle and sorcered objects can be found in the wonders of Thedas, in the alleyway north. The armorer, Wade, and his emporium are just to the south. If you need work, outside the rectory to the southeast is a chanter's board. And if your thirst is strong, head to the Nord Noble Tavern north of here. Be prepared, though. They do put on many airs. I am from Orlais. You've heard of us, no? Your Denham is a fine city, but I miss my Varoyo. She's quite beautiful this time of year. What I miss most are the clothes. The avenue of flowers this time of year has so many colors. And the skirts. Fine wools, cloths, many only the noble-born can afford. Ferelden is more muted. Its fashion's quite old. But I like the people of this city very much. Orlais has many, many good things, but it is sometimes not so good to be common. My brother had trouble with a chevalier and we departed shortly after. You know so little of Orlais here. The chevaliers are knights of the highest order. They are the most skilled in the world. Their discipline, formidable. For their service, they're allowed privileges. They can do whatever they want to the lesser born. A chevalier took an interest in me. It was his right, but it was unwelcome. Incensed, my brother hit him over the head with a pot. Such a thing is almost treason. We left that very night and came here. Perhaps in your lands, but not in my kingdom. Many revere the Chevaliers for their skill, honor, and deeds, but others tread lightly. As lightly as the mouse in the cat's den. If you will excuse me, I feel a touch lightheaded.
Y bueno, vamos a activar nuestra última misión aquí.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Y bueno, activada esta misión, creo que vamos a dejarlo por ahí todo aquí. Y bueno, ha sido todo por el vídeo de hoy. Espero que les haya gustado. Y nos veremos en la siguiente vez.